The Douglas A-1 Skyraider was a legendary American single-seat attack aircraft developed by the Douglas Aircraft Company during World War II but entered service too late to participate in the conflict. Originally intended as a carrier-based dive and torpedo bomber for the U.S. Navy, the Skyraider evolved into a highly versatile and durable platform that saw extensive combat in Korea and, most notably, in the Vietnam War. Unlike the sleek, high-speed jet aircraft that began dominating air forces in the 1950s and 1960s, the A-1 Skyraider was powered by a massive Wright R3350-26WA radial engine producing 2,700 horsepower, driving a 4-blade propeller and allowing for a maximum speed of about 322 miles per hour, 518 kilometers per hour, and a range of nearly 1,300 miles, 2,100 kilometers, without refueling. It had a wingspan of 50 feet, 15.24 meters, a length of 38 feet 10 inches, 11.84 meters, and a height of 15 feet 8 inches, 4.78 meters. Despite being a piston-engine aircraft in the jet age, it could carry an extraordinary weapons load of up to 8,000 pounds, 3,600 kilograms, of bombs, rockets, torpedoes, and even napalm canisters on 15 external hardpoints, more than what a World War II B-17 Flying Fortress could carry. It was also armed with 4 20mm cannons, which gave it formidable firepower in close air support operations. The Skyraider's performance in the Vietnam War was nothing short of exceptional. It excelled in close air support, CAS, missions for ground troops, providing accurate and sustained firepower in jungle terrain where fast jets often flew too quickly to identify small enemy units or targets hidden in foliage. But perhaps its most famous and critical role was as a Sandy aircraft in combat search and rescue, CSAR, operations. These missions involved locating downed American pilots and escorting the helicopters that would retrieve them, often deep in enemy territory. The Skyraider's slow speed, long loiter time, powerful armament, and ability to take heavy damage made it ideal for this role. It could circle the rescue area for hours, suppress enemy fire, and coordinate rescue efforts with helicopters. During the Vietnam War, it was commonly operated by both the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Air Force, with several variants such as the A-1H, A-1J, and the USAF's SPAD variants adapted for different missions. Compared to its jet-powered contemporaries like the A-4 Skyhawk, F-4 Phantom II, and the F-100 Super Sabre, the A-1 was slower and more vulnerable to anti-aircraft fire, but it had the critical advantages of better loiter time, heavier ordnance load, and far greater resilience to battle damage. Jets would often have to refuel after a short time on station, while the A-1 could remain overhead for hours, repeatedly striking targets or defending a rescue mission. Its engine could keep running even when severely damaged, and the cockpit was heavily armored to protect the pilot. Though gradually replaced in the late 1960s and early 1970s by newer aircraft like the A-7 Corsair II, the Skyraider remained in service with South Vietnamese forces until the fall of Saigon in 1975. It was also used by the Royal Navy and the French Air Force in other conflicts such as the First Indochina War and the Algerian War. Its enduring reputation was built not just on its firepower, but also on the trust it earned from soldiers and pilots who knew that the SPAD, as it was nicknamed, would be there when they needed it most. In many ways, the A-1 Skyraider was the last of the great propeller-driven attack aircraft, proving that in certain roles, piston power still had a vital place even in the age of supersonic jets.